What is happening, Toronto Raptor fans? It's been a tumultuous year. We already were saying in the last video. Now it's over. The Raptors lose to the Heat again, 118-103. Very exciting. But I will say, Mr. Gary Trent Jr., in the last video, I was saying that we should be re-signing this guy, and it's looking like we maybe should. He went 3 of 8 from three-point land, only 42% though from the floor. Not great. 23 minutes though, so not too bad. 18 points in 23 minutes. Agbaji got the start today as well, but he only ended up with 10 points. Not the best result. 0 of 3 from 3. I thought this guy was a 3 and D guy. Turning out to not be the case. And Grady Dick didn't do that well either. In fact, nobody really did. Nwora ended up with 14 off the bench. He actually got some minutes in this game. I don't understand why he didn't get minutes in the last game. Anyway, who knows what's going on? We're all going to have to sort of wait and see how this thing shakes out in the next few weeks with the draft and all of that stuff. So, in fact, I think there were some interesting things going on in some of the wins and losses. Hold on, I got a scoreboard across the top here. Did the Pacers lose? Where are they? Oh my God, there's more games than can fit on this thing. 157 to 115. Oh yeah. Okay. Anyway, forget that. There was some hope at some point during the broadcast that the Pacers could lose, and I guess it's still possible they're not in the play-in or something, and then the pick we got off them becomes even better. But regardless, the season's over. We got to figure out what we're doing. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Where are we going to end up? Are we going to get one of these top 6 draft picks? That would be pretty interesting and neat, especially if we could somehow, end up in 1 or 2. I know there's always that little bit of a chance. Are we going to re-sign Gary Trent Jr.? Are we going to re-sign Nwora? They were saying he's a free agent. I actually had a list of who we've got coming back for next year. We've got RJ Barrett at 25.7 million. Wowzers, but he seems worth it. Bruce Brown, we've got on a team option at 23 million. Jakob Pertl, we've got coming back at 19.5. We've actually got him for the next 3 seasons, although there was some weird video I saw somebody else posting that based on Bobby Webster's comments that they think maybe Jakob won't be back. I don't know. That doesn't seem to make sense to me. He's not going to be ancient by then. He's what, 29? I mean, even if at the end of his contract he's 32 and Scotty Barnes is at the right age, I mean, having a veteran center won't be a bad thing anyway. I don't know why everybody's hating on Jakob. And then Gary Trent is not signed at the moment for next year, as we've said. For some reason, this thing I'm looking at says Kelly Olynyk isn't, but we know that he just did an extension. Maybe some stuff has to happen before it kicks in. We've got Boucher under contract, Barnes, Grady Dick, of course, for the next 3-4 seasons. We got McDaniels because we signed him to a multi-year. Lord knows why. Emmanuel Quickly, I guess we're gonna have to pay, but I'm sure we've got a wink nudge sort of situation going on with him. Agbaji we've got for the next 2 years. So yeah, Nwora not signed. Garrett Temple not signed. Don't think that really matters. Moji not signed. Freeman Liberty not signed. Jonte Porter's probably never going to play in the NBA again. And then we've got DJ Carton and Malik Williams also not signed. So anyway, I'd say priority should be get Gary Trent Jr. and get Nwora back in here because it's hard to find talent. Both of those guys seem decent, and we've got them kind of in the mix. I did say they said some comments during this game that Gary Trent has said he's going to go get his body right, rest and relax, and then figure out his value in the marketplace and make the best decision for his family. I'm hoping in a bird right situation that, as long as we don't get blown out of the water like the Houston Rocket Fred VanVleet situation, hopefully we can re-sign this guy, I mean, I'm looking at it here. He made 18, 5, 6 this year, 18,560,000. I mean, that's obviously ridiculous for us normal people, but looking at everybody else, it's not crazy for the amount of points and whatever he can produce. So bring him back 20 million, 22 million. Heck, Bruce Brown's getting 23 million. I'd say Gary Trent Jr. is a lot more valuable than a Bruce Brown. So even if we have to get up into the 25 million with Gary Trent, I would do that. I'm hoping no other team offers him like something crazy like 30, 35, or what Van Vliet got like 40 or something ridiculous. Um, so yeah, I don't know. Not much to talk about in this game. I mean, they were mailing it in. There was nobody playing. They even took RJ out. It was not the best. I found I was flipping back and forth with the Blue Jays actually more than I was sticking with the Raptors, even though it was the last game of the year. Raptors. We might possibly pop on and do a couple of draft videos. Um, you know, who are we going to draft? Is it looking like we get maybe once we've determined that actually makes some sense. Once we've determined where our picks are going to end up, and if are we going to have two or are we going to have three, who are we going to pick? Maybe we'll pop on, do a little video on who we think. And yeah, until then, Mr. Beast for president. Thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. We will be back next year. We're going to do some Blue Jay stuff in the summertime if you guys are interested to stick around, and some fantasy baseball. I'm pummeling the person I'm playing in fantasy baseball right now. I'm going to be 3-0. That's right. But my league is a head to head league. So I know a lot of people play rotisserie and all that sort of stuff. But anyway, thanks for watching this far. And yes, see you sooner than later. Have a great summer. And people that are just Raptor fans, see you next season. Thanks. Peace.